This weekend in Moorhead, a tribute to an Army private who had celebrity status in Clay County for his service to the Union during the Civil War.
There's an effort nationwide to identify and honor the last Civil War veteran buried in every U.S. county. WDAY News reporter Kevin Wallivan with more on the Barnesville farmer who's being remembered 85 years after his death.
Smack dab in the middle of hundreds of markers at St. Joseph's Catholic Cemetery in North Moorhead, a white, humble headstone marking the final resting spot of Civil War Private Joseph Uberzetzik.
It was the community marking the passing of this generation.
Clay County historian Marcus Kruger says Joseph came to the Midwest from Germany and volunteered with the 2nd Wisconsin Cavalry. When he died in 1938 at the age of 96 in Barnesville, he would be the last Civil War veteran in Clay County.
I am really glad that we are recognizing the heroes that won the Civil War. I mean, it was a time when our country was divided, and there were a lot of people who were trying to tear our country apart.
The day of Joseph's funeral was no normal day here in Clay County. There were parades, businesses shut down. They were honoring a hero.
The kids that day got let out of school at noon, so it was a big deal in our community.
As part of a nationwide effort to identify the last Civil War veteran in each U.S. county, the Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War, including Vern Barker, will on Saturday remember Joseph with a special program, military honors, and taps.
It gives me a great sense of pride and connection to it, even though obviously I'm not related to him, but I'm a veteran myself, so there's a special bond that develops because of that, I believe.
Joseph's family, like Chubb and Brad Olson of Moorhead, still have the flag that draped their great and great-great-grandfather's casket from that 1938 funeral.
It's just kind of neat being tied in with all the way back to the Civil War. It's unique because not many people are.
Clay County historians love the one nugget of serendipity. Joseph's best friend during the war was childhood friend Casper Wowind. The two went separate ways after the Civil War, heading west on their own.
And they lost track of each other for a few years.
But years later, the two met again. They both, without knowing, had settled down just miles apart near Barnesville. Kevin Wallivan, WDAY News.
And Joseph's Civil War rifle and bayonet are on display at the Clay County Museum in Moorhead. The ceremony starts at 5 p.m. on Saturday afternoon at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in North Moorhead. So interesting to remember this part of history.
That is some history.
It is.
And that flag could tell some stories.